We know there's some major testimony in the Justice Department's January 6th investigation, just one of several criminal probes threatening former President Trump as he tries to retake the Oval Office. He is the frontrunner for the GOP. Former Vice President Mike Pence appearing Thursday before the federal grand jury, digging into efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Now, this is a big moment in the investigation, as Mr. Pence, he fled to a basement at the Capitol building as a mob of people stormed that day. Some were chanting for Mr. Pence's hanging. White House correspondent Allison Harris joining us live right now from the White House front lawn. I mean, this January 6th stuff, it's not going anywhere anytime soon, but this latest development certainly pretty powerful.
Certainly, Adrienne, and this is an indication that the special counsel is just intensifying and furthering their investigation. Former Vice President Mike Pence has said that Mr. Trump was wrong to claim that he had the authority to overturn the 2020 presidential election results. And he's also said that history will hold Donald Trump accountable for this. And even as he rebuked the former president, Pence himself went to court fighting the subpoena for his testimony before this special counsel investigating January 6th. Pence has been hesitant to testify. So this news that he did testify in front of the grand jury is really a major development. Pence reportedly testifying for more than 5 hours Thursday. Pence's former chief of staff and his close advisor, Mark Short, spoke first to us, to NewsNation, about this reporting, not publicly confirming the testimony, but saying that Pence is willing to comply with the law and courts have ordered him to testify.
I cannot talk about what happens inside a grand jury and confirm that for you, but I think that it shouldn't really be much of a surprise when that date comes, in light of the fact that the former president has tried to prevent the testimony based on executive privilege grounds that were lost again in an appellate court last night. And I think for any of your audience that's curious to know what he might testify to, he was pretty explicit in his book and wrote about it pretty extensively.
And the former president, Mr. Trump, who also fought to prevent Pence from testifying, is reacting to this news, saying this to a journalist in New Hampshire Thursday.
Oh, I don't know what he said, but
let me get a picture.
I have a lot of confidence in him.
And this is all historic because, Adrienne, this is the first time in modern history that a vice president has been compelled to testify about a president that he served alongside.
All right, Allison, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.